Hey, I know there's a ton of videos out there on how to make samples, but I still have some team members that are asking, how do I make my samples? So I want to share something with you. It is a little bit different today. So what I've done here is I've already melted sugar cookie in my Pyrex disc, and as you can see, this isn't sugar cookie, this is the Very Perry pumpkin. So I've already melted sugar cookie and poured my samples in one layer, and you can see that they're not completely full, but they are hardened or cooled off already. So what I had done is taken some cubes out of here, and I had 2 from another bar, so I have I think 6 cubes in here, and then I take my old kitchen knife that I don't use for anything else but wax, and kind of cut them up in little squares, put them in. It took 1.5 minutes in the microwave. You don't want to put them in the microwave for any longer than you have to, because then all the scent comes out of your wax. So you want to do that for as small amount as possible. Remember that your Pyrex glass measuring cup is going to be hot, so make sure and use a towel when you hold it. And I don't know if you can see that, but there are still some pieces in there. So when I take it out, I just kind of keep swishing around or let it set for a few minutes until they melt, and they will melt. So be careful when it's hot, let your pieces melt, and then you can do a second layer on those. And as soon as this melts, you can take your knife and stir this around a little bit. I know there's a ton of different ways to do this. I'm making party invites for a party I'm going to be having at my house, so I wanted to attach a sample, and I wanted to kind of do something special. If you make samples with more than one wax, it's a great way to show your customers that not only they can mix scents, but then when they come to your party, they don't just want to order the one scent that they had, but they need both of them so they can mix them. So it's also a good way to make an upsell. So you can see this is completely melted now, so I'm going to take my towel, and then I will re-pour, and you don't want these to go all the way to the top or they will overflow. So as you can see, I just pour very carefully. Let me move this here. A top layer on that, making sure that it completely covers. Watch for the drip, because every time you pour, you get at least just one little drip. So you'll pour a small layer on top of each one. So I'm going to post another video in the next couple days here of my invitations and how I put them together to make some cute and festive invitations, and then you guys will be able to see the finished product on these samples too. So I hope that makes sense. It's pretty simple. I just used the cubes, my glass measuring cup, the microwave, a towel, and my knife, and then pour into the new sample bowl. It's super easy to pop out, and probably about the easiest way I've ever done samples. So hopefully you guys can make some double layered or even triple layered samples, mix some scents, and have some fun. Talk to you guys soon.